Do you remember what you wished for last New Year's Eve? Think back to that moment at the holiday table, when the clock struck midnight. Maybe you closed your eyes and whispered, "I want to lose weight. I want to earn more. I want to find love. I want to move." Or perhaps you simply wished, "I want to be happy." And now, be honest, how much of that came true? Very often, people sigh and say, almost nothing, and here's the question: why? Are we really so weak that we cannot fulfill our own dreams? No. It's not about weakness. It's about the biggest mistake of New Year's resolutions, a mistake almost everyone makes. Today I'll tell you about this mistake, and together we'll figure out what steps can help you, this new year, not just make a wish but truly turn it into reality. The illusion of a fresh start. The most common trap sounds like this: starting January 1st, I'll begin a new life. We believe the date itself has some kind of magic. Once the clock strikes 12, everything will change. I'll become a different person. Disciplined, focused, strong. But the truth is, January 1st is no different from December 31st Street. You wake up as the same person, with the same habits, the same thoughts, the same body. There is no magic switch. Here's what happens. People expect the date to give them energy, and for the first few days they really do feel a burst of inspiration. But after a week or two, the familiar reality pulls them back in. The takeaway is simple: the date itself is not magic. The real magic lies in consistent action. New Year's can serve as a symbol, a reason, a starting point. But if there is no plan behind the symbol, everything falls apart. Too many goals. The second mistake is trying to start a new life on all fronts. Someone sits down and writes a long list. Quit bad habits, start running, learn English, read more, grow in their career, find love, save money. Travel. The list stretches across an entire page. And at first, it feels inspiring. This is the new me. But there's one problem. Energy gets scattered. You start in 10 directions at once and quickly burn out. It's like trying to row with 10 oars in different directions. The boat stays in place. Now imagine a different scenario. You pick one direction. Just one. For example, health. And you put all your effort there. Small steps, but all in that vector. After a month, you already see results. And results are fuel. They give you energy to keep going and to add something new. The key principle is this: one goal, 1 year. Does it sound modest? Yes. But it works. Better to achieve one meaningful result than spread yourself thin and end up with nothing. Abstract wishes instead of concrete steps. The third mistake is vague wording. We're used to saying, "I want to be healthy, I want to be rich, I want to be happy." But these are not goals. They are wishes. They lack shape. They lack specificity. A real goal is always measurable. To be healthy becomes work out 3 times a week. To be rich becomes earn $10,000 by June. To be happy becomes find 3 new activities that bring joy. Why is this so important? Because the brain works with clarity. When you know exactly what needs to be done, you have a chance to do it. When the goal is abstract, the brain drifts into procrastination. It doesn't know where to begin. That's why the main tool is breaking the abstract down into actions. If you want change, turn a wish into a plan. Motivation over habit. The fourth mistake is relying on motivation. We think, if I'm inspired, I'll succeed. But motivation is an emotion. It flares up and fades away. Today you're full of energy. Tomorrow you wake up and think, "I don't feel like it." If success depends only on motivation, it's doomed. What really works? Habit. System. If you brush your teeth every morning, you don't look for motivation, do you? It's just part of life. Goals should work the same way. That's why it's not about chasing endless inspiration but creating a system of small, repeatable actions that eventually become part of you. Living by someone else's goals. And the fifth mistake, chasing someone else's goals. We live in a world where standards are constantly pushed onto us. Everyone talks about losing weight, buying a car, climbing the career ladder, traveling the world. And often, people adopt these goals automatically. If everyone wants it, I guess I should too. But if the goal isn't truly yours, it won't give you energy. You'll drag it along like a heavy suitcase. Real goals are the ones that resonate inside you. They might seem simple and unimpressive to others, but they're the ones that give you strength to keep going. That's why you need to ask yourself, is this goal really mine? Do I want it for me, or to meet someone else's expectations? The alternative to these mistakes. So, we've broken down the main traps. But what should you do instead, so that New Year's becomes a point of real change? Here's a simple formula. Don't believe in the magic of a date. Believe in the system. One goal, 1 year. Focus on what matters most. Be specific, not be healthy, but work out 3 times a week. Build habits, not just chase inspiration. Choose your own goals, not someone else's. The biggest mistake of New Year's resolutions is treating them like magical promises. We expect the date to change us, motivation to last forever, and the possibility of doing everything at once. But that's an illusion. The reality is simple. Change is born from small steps taken consistently. From focusing on one thing, not 10. From having an honest conversation with yourself, what do I want, not someone else. And if this new year you can set just one goal, turn it into a system of habits, and take it step by step, then a year from now you'll look back and say, yes, I truly changed my life. The biggest mistake is hoping for magic. The biggest discovery is this: magic does exist. But it's not in the date. It's in you.